In this video, you're going to witness a marathon of must-try street foods right here in India's capital. Welcome to Delhi, the pulsating heart of India. Established in the 8th century, this metropolis is home to over 32 million people from every nook and cranny of India and across the globe. It's a cultural cocktail of different languages, celebrations, and unique food. The culinary scene here is unlike most cities in India, carrying food influences from Persia, Turkey, Britain, and a host of others. Today we explore the best of Delhi cuisine, from deadly junk food that'll make your cardiologist cry, all the way to an all-day eating $5 challenge featuring the cheapest street foods in the city. And yeah, this time we even have stuff for vegetarian viewers. But first, let's explore the 5 most unique street foods of Delhi. The dish you are about to see will sweep you off your feet. We're starting in a humble street-side kitchen that's been mastering flavors in Delhi for over 75 years. These third-generation proprietors are the guardians of one of South Asia's most remarkable traditional foods, taking the lead as our delectable headliner, goat feet.
पाया एक ऐसी चीज़ है सर, पाया सबको पसंद, क्योंकि गर्मी के लिए ये थोड़ा कम है और ठंडी के लिए डिमांड इसका ज़्यादा है। बहुत ही फायदेमंद है, जैसे कि कैल्शियम, घुटनों में दर्द हो गया, डॉक्टर भी कहता है कि मतलब थोड़ी का कुछ पियो।
Introducing Karode, directly translating to leg or feet. Through generations, this heartwarming soup has remained a beloved wintertime delight, gracing the tables of both locals and those privileged to partake in its flavorsome embrace. To create this dish, simmer the goat feet for half an hour, allowing their natural gamey flavors to meld and infuse. As the magic unfolds, start crafting the broth. Heat up ghee in a vessel, add ginger garlic paste, then sprinkle in a blend of chili and turmeric powder. Fill a pot with water and season it with a pinch of salt. Then India's triple spice threat, mutton masala, garam masala, and coriander powder. After the goat feet had finished boiling, carefully transfer them to a pressure cooker and introduce our heartwarming masala broth. Allow this mixture to simmer until the feet achieve a delightful tenderness. While it may look intimidating to some, don't be fooled. This feet-filled soup is an extraordinary amalgamation of flavors and textures that promise to warm the body and delight the palate. The harmonious blend of the sumptuously rich stew and the tender, chewy goat feet make it the ideal choice, whether you're seeking a comforting cure for a hangover or a hearty everyday lunch. Butter, carbs, cheeses, and a treasure trove of spices make Indian food utterly irresistible. Yet our next destination in Delhi catapults culinary obsession to unparalleled heights. Enter a foamy egg dish bearing the intriguing name of opium, a testament to its addictive qualities.
ये बाबूजी का आउटलेट है और ये 65 साल पुराना है। देखिएगा, ये पटरी से शुरू किया हुआ काम है। मेरे बाबूजी जब मेहनत किया करते थे और पटरी पे बनाना और फिर रेडी पे आना, रेडी के बाद ये छोटी सी दुकान के बाद का छोटा कारवा और आज बड़ा सा कारवा है। ये सिर्फ बाबूजी की बदौलत है और ऐसे ही जायके बनते रहते हैं और मैं खिलाता रहता हूँ, क्योंकि ये जायके है ना, ये मेरे बॉय वरदान से मिले हुए हैं। और मेरे बाबूजी आजकल लोग बाग आते हैं शूट करने और पूछते हैं क्या है बाबूजी का मसाला। और आप मैं बताऊँ, जब वो चुटकी डलती है, अक्सर अंडे वाले आपको देखे हों तो वो चम्मच से मसाले डालते हैं और मैं चुटकी से यूँ करके डालता हूँ। क्यों? क्योंकि एक क्वांटिटी होती है सामान की और ये देना और उसको परोस के बनाना, यही एक कला है।
In the vibrant culinary landscape of Delhi, Sikandar Omelette takes center stage with an impressive menu featuring over 50 diverse egg preparations. However, the true star of their show is the opium egg pot, a dish so irresistibly addictive that it caused a viral sensation. Here's how it's made. Preheat butter in a pan, then crack 2 eggs in a bowl. Add onions, green chili, red chili powder, salt, turmeric powder, coriander, and tomatoes. Whisk these delightfully fresh ingredients together and pour the eggy mixture into the pan. Slice up toasted bread and add that to our omelet. Top Top it with grated boiled eggs, fresh coriander, succulent tomatoes, and a proprietary masala crafted from an exquisite blend of 17 diverse spices. Drizzle on some mayonnaise and flip the omelet in half. Then add 2 cheese slices and place everything in a clay pot. Now, the celebrity ingredient we've been dying to meet, that addictive foam. Butter, grated eggs, coriander, tomatoes, salt, red chili, a secret 17-spice masala, and Chinese masala all get whipped up vigorously until the foam is formed. Pour it over our pot and finish with even more boiled eggs, coriander, mayonnaise, and red chili flakes. The opium egg pot is a dream dish for any egg enthusiast. Creamy layers of omelette create a rich base, harmonizing with a fiery spice blend, and the foamy crown adds an extra bold kick of flavor. If you find yourself already craving more, well, you're not alone. Our next dish reminds us of a time when our hunter-gatherer ancestors savored substantial meat parts for survival. Step into a deli restaurant that boldly serves colossal mutton legs.
ये मटन रोस्ट माशाल्लाह जो लोग खाने वाले हैं ना मटन को रोस्ट में ये रोस्ट होता है सीखता है बड़ा अच्छा लगता है और डाइजेस्ट होने में भी बहुत शानदार चीज़ है और ज़्यादातर अरबियन कल्चर है ये गल्फ में बहुत कंट्री में बहुत चलता है ये हमने इसको भी यहाँ पर भी प्रिपेयर करा तो लोगों ने यहाँ पर भी हमें इसका बहुत अच्छा रिव्यू मिल रहा है हमें हमारे बड़े भाई के दिमाग में आया था ये माशाल्लाह उन्होंने ही माशाल्लाह इसको उनके ही फोकस सारा उनका ही रहता है और वो माशाल्लाह कंट्रियों में घूमते रहते हैं वहाँ से उठा के चीज़ें लाते रहते हैं।
Meet Mutton Run, a 16th century culinary legend from the Mughlai era, featuring a majestic whole roasted leg of lamb. To craft this extraordinary dish, begin with curd, enhancing it with a robust blend of turmeric, fenugreek seeds, garam masala, corn flour, red chili powder, salt, and yellow chili powder. When the seasonings have melded into a symphony of taste, introduce our flavor-packed marinade to the boiled mutton leg, ensuring that every nook and cranny is generously coated in this delicious concoction. Time to grill. Give our meat 20 minutes to reach peak grilling perfection. And finish with a gentle beating to ensure it transforms into delectable tenderness. Complete with chopped masala, lime, a scoop of clarified butter or ghee, fresh cream, and fresh coriander. Confronting this colossal mutton leg will awaken your most primal instincts. The moment you sink your teeth into this fall-off-the-bone meat, enveloped in a luscious, creamy sauce, you're sure to experience a true culinary bliss. When you hear brain, your thoughts likely race to the complexities of the human mind. But in Delhi, there's a deliciously different perspective to consider, akin to a crowd-pleasing Indian street food. Welcome to the intriguing world of Magaz, a dish that's not only a culinary delight, but it's also believed to boost memories. Ignite the tawa to set our culinary escapade in motion. Cascade a vessel with a generous drizzle of oil. With a touch of artistry, lay the goat brain onto a canvas, intermingling it with vibrant red onion slices. Then let this flavorful fusion hit the heat for a magical 3 minutes. Add ginger and green chili, then cut the brain into small pieces and mix it well. For the grand finale, crown this masterpiece with a few generous scoops of homemade gravy. This masterful concoction boasts the essence of coriander, chili, garam masala, curd, ginger garlic paste, and rich notes of tomato puree. The texture is a grand symphony of opulence, fusing crumbly and creamy elements, similar to the embrace of freshly warmed cottage cheese. And as you take your first bite, the flavors of exotic spices slice through the richness of the brain, crafting a permanent imprint on your palate. As our culinary journey nears its conclusion, we venture into an unconventional realm of gastronomy as we delve into the world of testicles. Here, in the heart of the capital, we meet a connoisseur who presents a truly premium offering of these unique, fallacious delicacies.
मुझे 3 years हो गए अभी 3 साल हो चुके हैं गुर्दे का पूरे कलेजी का टेस्ट इज गुड और चटपटा होता है गुर्दा का पूरे में क्या होता है टेस्टिकल इंग्लिश में बोलते हैं लीवर तो ये सब चीज़ें होती है इसका मिक्स बन के मटन की ग्रेवी में बनता है तो गुर्दा का पूरे कलेजी और तवा से बनता है बंदे बोलते हैं कि नहीं फ्राई पैन से भी बना लेते हैं बनता फ्राई पैन से भी है बट जो टेस्ट है वो तवा से ही है और किसी से नहीं
This is Gurda Kapur Kaleji, a renowned South Asian culinary masterpiece comprising 3 distinctive components.
Sort of a Kapoor's list.
Gurda, signifying the liver, Kaleji, representing the kidneys, and lastly, Kapur, an intriguing reference to the delicate fatty tissue that completes the ensemble, goat testicles. Start by cutting the goat testicles, kidneys, and liver into small chunks. Immerse them with a bath of turmeric-infused water, a transformative ritual that lends not only flavor, but also a visual dance of colors. Regrettably, we lack a snapshot of this.
Yikes!
Now it's time for culinary alchemy. Melt a cube of butter on a sizzling tawa and watch it transform into liquid gold. Add chopped ginger, green chili, coriander, and a few scoops of mutton gravy made from onions, garam masala, red chili, tomatoes, and mutton stock. Hey! Continue the culinary performance with tomato puree, a hint of salt, cumin powder, red chili powder, garam masala, and coriander powder. Fresh coriander adds a final touch of vibrancy. Then our boiled organs gracefully make their epic entrance. Finish with a squeeze of lemon, mayonnaise, fresh coriander, ginger, green chili, and a scoop of butter. A fearless fusion of goat testicles, liver, and kidney redefines the very essence of indulgence. With luxuriously rich and daring flavors, every bite echoes the secrets of centuries past. A tribute to South Asia's culinary heritage, this dish isn't just a meal, it's a sonnet composed in the language of umami. Delhi is an asylum of mad food scientists, whipping up unique and creative street foods. But now get ready for rehab, because we're exploring Delhi's most addictive street-side junk foods. We kick off our day with one of northern India's all-time favorite snacks, Aloo Chat. This masterpiece combines crispy potatoes with bold spices to create an electrifying experience amidst the chaotic streets of Delhi.
पहले मेरे पेरेंट्स मुझे लेके आते थे यहाँ पर 15-20 साल मेरे को होगा यहाँ पर कंटिन्यू आते हुए
One intriguing tale of this dish's origin takes us back centuries, when during a cholera outbreak, people spiced their food up to the brim to help fight off infections. Creating aloo chat is a fiery process. First, let's transform the tawa into an oiled jacuzzi. Splash in potatoes and fry them until golden brown and perfectly crispy. Now, here comes the spices. Add chopped masala, a red chili powder mixture, salt, a generous dose of chutney, and lots of lemon juice for a delightfully tangy note. Now, simply mix well and serve. Aloo Chat is a flavor roller coaster, kicking off with a zesty explosion that gradually transforms into a fiery, mouth-tingling sensation. It's an exciting adventure where crispy potatoes take a plunge into a mosh pit of spices. The result is total satisfaction. Next, we're uncovering the enchanted history of a dish that transcends time and borders. It's called Nihari. This revered delicacy traces back to Old Delhi during the time of the illustrious Mughal Empire in the 16th century, when these delicious meat stews were cooked for up to 8 hours overnight and served to laborers of government construction projects.
दिन में 30-40 किलो नारी भेज देते हैं। नारी का टेस्ट स्पाइसी रहता है।
स्पाइस तीखा तो हर कोई नहीं खा पाएगा, लाजवाब खाना है। तो राहुल 2 साल से बैठ रहा हूँ यहाँ और एक ही इसी होटल में बैठता हूँ मैं सिर्फ।
The word nihar originated from the Arabic word nahar, which means early morning. While this was traditionally an energy-packed breakfast, it's a great meal for any time of the day. Start by washing beef chunks and cutting them down to size. In this big traditional pot called a handi, combine the beef, tomatoes, ginger garlic paste, and a person's lifetime intake of ghee or clarified butter. Heat up the pot and mix well. Halfway through the process, it's time to enhance the nihari's flavor, intensity, and texture. Add red chili powder, curd, brown onion, a mixture of chickpea flour, wheat flour, and water. Then let this rich concoction of ingredients stew for 7 hours. As a complementary carbohydrate, served with a traditional chapati, baked fresh in this tandoor. Beef Nihari is a butter-filled delight, slow-cooked in ghee and infused with fiery spices. It tantalizes your palate with the richness of tender beef. This is a journey of flavors that sets your senses ablaze. If you're an alcohol drinking professional like myself, this next place is for you because our next dish strikes the perfect balance between indulgence and healthiness.
172 साल हमारे होटल को हो गए।
This iconic establishment is renowned for its kaleji, a delectable, spice-filled liver stew with lots of flavors and medicinal benefits.
पसंद करते हैं, जायका होता है इसमें, सेहत के लिए भी अच्छा है, इंसान की कलेजी को साफ करती है, अंदर के पेट को साफ करती है, ये खाने वाले बड़े टेस्ट करके खाते हैं इसको।
The origin of this dish traces back to Punjab in the 16th century. The word kaleji translates to liver, and nowadays, throughout India, it's prepared in all kinds of ways. Here's how this place creates their timeless version. In a vessel, mix up mutton liver, chili powder, and turmeric powder. Then layer in sliced onions, coriander, salt, water, and tanks of cholesterol juice, my favorite kind of juice. Now, give the flavors about 20 minutes to mingle. Serve alongside hot and fresh chapati. Kaleji is a spicy revelation. Sauté generously in oil, it delivers a savory dish with a slightly gamey taste, reminiscent of venison. Here, we have a culinary gem that showcases the boldness of Indian cuisine. Get ready for an extravagant twist on pun. Pun, a popular Indian street food, features a betel leaf wrapped around an array of toppings including nuts, chutneys, sauces, and even fire.
Are you okay?
However, this particular place goes a step further with their signature creation, the gold Ferrero Rocher Pun, offering an indulgent twist on the traditional treat. It's a sweet overload that can catch your taste buds off guard.
So I said, okay, let me make a very special pan, and as family business, we have been using 24 karat gold. It is good for your heart and it makes your brain sharper.
To create this incredibly sweet treat, start by assembling the base ingredients, which include a betel leaf, slaked lime or calcium hydroxide, katechu, khushbu masala powder, and silver for the outer coating. Here come the heavy flavors from 9 varieties of chutney: lychee, pineapple, sandalwood, ratrani, saffron, strawberry, rose, candied fruits, and vetiver. Now it's time for the Big Daddy Ferrero Rocher, crushed and placed atop the other ingredients like a king. Sprinkle on roasted fennel seeds, date powder, coconut powder, gulkand, silver cardamom, and disco fennel seeds. But hold on to your taste buds. The fun and chaos don't stop there. Here comes the 7 silver squad ready to sparkle. Silver dates, silver candied sugar, silver candied fruits, silver cumin, silver screw pine, silver rose fennel seeds, and silver vetiver, all of them dressed to impress. Add a touch of Kashmiri saffron and gold cardamom for that regal flair. Fold the leaf and slap on 24 karat gold. Why? How about why not? Now skewer a cherry, dried mango, dried strawberry, and one more Ferrero Rocher on a stick and let them join the pun party. Don't forget the fancy decorations. The gold Ferrero Rocher Pun is the guilty pleasure you've been secretly yearning for. With every bite, it unleashes a whirlwind of dangerously sweet and perfectly harmonious flavors. It's like a flavor roller coaster with chutneys, chocolate, cardamom, saffron, and infused notes that'll make your head spin with delight. At our epic final stop, we're getting a taste of India's take on hash browns.
ये काम तो हमारे डैडी ने स्टार्ट किया था सन 1980 में।
These golden pucks of flavor are violently double fried, then soaked in a combination of chutneys so stimulating, all it takes is one bite for you to be hooked for life.
टिक्की छोले ही चलती है, इसलिए हमने यहाँ पे टिक्की छोले ही स्टार्ट किया।
This dish was created after a Portuguese trader brought potatoes to India during the 17th century and used it to nurse an Indian emperor back to health. Since then, it's climbed to the top of all chaat rankings. The recipe begins with tikki, made from potato and corn flour, deep fried in scorching oil. Here, they have a unique way of deep frying that makes American fried food look healthy. After a few minutes, the tikki is removed from the oil and smashed to increase the surface area. Then it's returned to the fat bed, absorbing more and more oil until it transforms into the perfect golden brown color. Now crush the tikki in a bowl. Add chole, an oily North Indian chickpea gravy, then tamarind chutney, coriander chutney, and top it off with fresh onion and grated paneer. Aloo Tikki Chat invites you to a delightful sensory adventure where the crispy tikki meets the velvety chole in a perfect union of spiciness, sweetness, and tanginess. It's a delectable dance of textures and flavors that capture the essence of Delhi's culinary spirit. Junk food in Delhi is tempting and it's reasonably priced. But next, we're going to discover Delhi street food that brings affordability to a whole new level. I'm talking mega cheap. You ever wonder how far $5 could take you in this big city? Well, now I'm attempting to get through an entire day of eating here in Delhi with only $5 in my pocket. So what is the most commonly eaten protein in India? No, it's not pork, it's not even chicken, and it's definitely not beef. The right answer is something you would probably never guess: soybeans. In the heart of New Delhi, there's a restaurant serving up delectable vegetarian dishes around the clock. Get set for one of Delhi's most popular breakfast items made from plant-based proteins. Unlike LA's Beyond Meat, this won't break the bank. In fact, it's under $2.
ये 2019 में खुला हुआ था। सोया चाप जो है, जो हमारा हाफ में 4 पीस होते हैं, उसके कट करते हैं तब रोल बनाते हैं। इसको सिंगल रोल होता है, अगर कहते हैं तो काट देते हैं, 2 पीस हो जाता है। टेस्ट एक क्रीमी और नॉन स्पाइसी में है।
The Malai chop roll is a culinary marvel hailing from North India. At its core is a protein-rich product called chop, a type of mock meat made from soybeans, malai, a local wheat flour, and water. To make a Malai chop roll, start with the star of the dish. Place the chop into a pool of sizzling oil until it's golden brown. Then remove it from the pan. Season it with salt, fenugreek powder, cumin, kitchen king spice, MSG, chicken masala, coriander powder, and a ginger garlic paste. Then ignite the sizzle with a drizzle of hot oil and give it a whirl. Follow with a paste made from melon seeds and cashews and mix it again. Skewer it up and send it off to the tandoor for some fiery fun. Once it's perfectly roasted, chop it into pieces and add chaat masala, butter, fresh cream, and fresh coriander. Time to roll. Take a chapati and fill it with our cooked and seasoned chop. Finish with a drizzle of fresh cream and fresh coriander. This dish will inspire the question, is it actually meat? Because of its delectable chewy texture and its complex rich flavors, it combines a tantalizing blend of spices with creamy and smoky notes that will keep you coming back for more. Next, we're taking a stroll down to Old Delhi, to a stall that specializes in a treat that's graced Mughal kitchens since the 18th century. This local delight isn't just rich in heritage, but also incredibly tasty, drenched in liters of creamy yogurt, and it comes at an unbelievably low cost of just 84 cents.
ये सर ये हमारी 3rd जनरेशन है। हमारे पहले बाबा, फिर पापा, फिर हम आ गए। दही बल्ला, कांजी बड़ा, पापड़ी चाट, कलमी बड़ा। पहले हमारे बाबा बेचते थे, वो पहले 20 पैसे पत्ता बेचते थे पहले यहाँ पर। ये बल्ला होता है हमारा, ये उड़द की दाल का होता है, खुद ही जमाते हैं, खुद ही अपना क्रीमी दही होता है, फुल क्रीम। तो और दिल्ली में जाएंगे यही आइटम आपको बहुत ज़्यादा महंगी, मगर ये क्वालिटी नहीं मिलेगी आपको।
Dahi Bala is a beloved Indian chaat, perfect for snacking. Legend has it that this dish emerged during a time when the water in Delhi's canals wasn't fit for cooking. To work around this, Mughal chefs substituted water with curd, giving birth to a delicious, easy-to-digest treat that continues to light taste buds today. We begin with bala, a type of Indian fritter made from a variety of lentils. Dip it in curd and crush it on a plate. Season with the holy trinity: salt, cumin powder, and yellow chili powder. Slather all that with more curd, tamarind chutney, a green chutney, and complete with fresh ginger. Soft bala, immersed in a creamy yogurt, tangy tamarind, and an assortment of spices offers a delicious contrast in textures. It has a perfect balance of softness and crunchiness, with a hint of spice from the fresh ginger at the end. If you've got $1 to spare, this next food spot is where you'll want to invest it. Welcome to one of Delhi's most treasured street side stalls, where you'll encounter India's daring take on chili con carne. Get ready for a flavor-packed stew that's been slow cooked for hours and hours.
ये मैंने सन 2001 में शुरू किया था। उससे पहले मैं जॉब करता था, तो मुझे 300 रुपये महीना मिला करता था। तो घर में थोड़ी परेशानी वगैरह थी, भाई बहन सब थे, मम्मी की डेथ हो गई थी मेरी। तो मेरे मौसा जी हैं, उन्होंने सलाह दी कि बेटा तू ये काम कर। तो घर के पास ही हमें ये जगह मिल गई थी। उस टाइम पे यहाँ कुछ भी नहीं था, सारा खाली था। तो 2001 में जब हम 3 रुपये प्लेट कड़ी चावल बेचते थे, 5 रुपये प्लेट राजमा चावल, उस टाइम से आज तक प्रभु की कृपा से यही है। 50 रुपये प्लेट है, लेकिन हमें पड़ता आता है तो जरूरत क्या पब्लिक को लूटने की।
Meet Rajma Chaal, a popular vegetarian stew that was created after red kidney beans were brought to India from Mexico by European sailors some 163 years ago. Start with kidney beans that have been soaked overnight and then boiled in a pressure cooker for 2 hours. Then, the homemade stew. The recipe for this stew is treasured more than national secrets, so it would be a scandal if someone spilled the beans. The kidney beans, that is. Our stew is cooked for 5 hours before the beans are added. Follow with water and season with red chili powder and coriander powder. Let it simmer for 2 more hours, then serve with rice, red onion, and chaat masala. The hearty kidney beans, tender rice, and crispy onions come together to form a satisfying dish reminiscent of chili con carne, but without the carne. Its well-balanced and rich spices make you forget the absence of meat, establishing it as an enjoyable vegetarian alternative. If you want to eat cheap in India, chats are surely the way to go. These dishes are not only affordable, but bursting with flavor.
A tsunami of flavor.
Typically featuring potatoes, spices, and chutneys. However, our next stop adds a playful but daring twist by incorporating fruits, nuts, and so much more.
40 साल हो गए मुझे बैठे हुए। पहले पिताजी बैठते थे, उसके बाद में मैंने बैठना चालू करा। सब पता लग जाता है, सेवा के लिए बैठे हैं। कचौड़ी में हमारी में इसमें चने होते हैं, आलू होता है, टमाटर, धनिया, नींबू वगैरह सब कुछ डलता है छोलों के साथ। 200 प्लेट बस। ये 50 रुपये प्राइस रहता है।
This is Kachori Chat, a unique creation, crafted and exclusively available at this Delhi food stall. To elevate the traditional chat experience, they've incorporated fruits, nuts, and chickpeas, resulting in a culinary masterpiece, or a disastrous experiment gone wrong. Start with a base of tamarind chutney. Throw in some slices of banana, fresh grapes, melon seeds, paneer, cashews, and let them mingle. In a mixing bowl, we make the heart of this dish, a combination of chickpeas, salt, black salt, and cumin powder, joined by potatoes, tomatoes, coriander, and green chutney for that perfect blend of flavors. Take the kachori and mix it with our chickpea mixture. Finish it with the green chutney and our tamarind chutney blend. Imagine you've just landed in food heaven, and your first taste of paradise is this dish. It's a marriage of sweet, juicy fruitiness intertwined with zesty chutney, all snugly nestled within the satisfying crunch of nuts and kachori. As we wrap up our $5 challenge, we have a heavyweight contender ready for you. Crafted by Afghan refugees, right in the heart of Delhi. Brace yourself for the most unique burger dish you've ever laid eyes on. Meet the Afghani Burger, also affectionately known as the Kabuli Burger. However, this isn't your typical burger, at least not by standards set in the USA. Instead, it's a delightful creation wrapped in Afghan bread, housing a medley of eggs, falafel, and a generous helping of French fries. Begin with a few sheets of Afghani bread. Layer it with slices of boiled eggs, falafel, and diced cabbage. Sprinkle a touch of red chili powder. Now bring in the star of this dish, the French fries. Finish it off with another sprinkle of chili powder, a bit of salt, a drizzle of Afghani chutney, and even more mayonnaise. What's not to love about this crowd favorite? Savor the mouth-watering taste of soft Afghani bread, crispy falafel, and tender boiled egg, all balanced by the comforting crunch of fries. A blend of salty, spicy, and tangy flavors come together, creating a savory experience that's both satisfying and delightful. Now that we've savored some of the most budget-friendly delights Delhi has to offer, we'll now discover how locals in one of the world's biggest cities survive without meat. So give the chicken, pigs, cows, and sheep a break and get ready to explore the heaviest carb comfort foods that charge the people of Delhi without a single trace of meat. When it comes to carbs, bread usually steals the spotlight across the globe. We've got a smorgasbord of bread types, but none are quite as flaky as the spectacle you're about to witness.
इसको हमने यहाँ पे तो राउंड अबाउट 10 साल 11 साल हो गए। इसी पॉइंट के ऊपर जो रेडी होती है कार्ड जिसको हम कहते हैं, हमारे इस इलाके में पूरे में कोई नान नहीं बेचता था, तो हमने फिर नान शुरू किया। फिर हमने पहले स्टार्ट किया आलू पनीर से, गोभी से, उसको बहुत लाइक किया लोगों ने। फिर हमने मिक्स नान बनाया, फिर मशरूम का नान बनाया, ऐसे हम बढ़ते चले गए आगे।
Introducing Chur Churn, or scrunched up bread. This innovative take on naan is extra special because after the bread is baked, the chef crumples it up, giving birth to an extra flaky texture that'll blow your taste buds away. Like every other bread adventure, our Chur Churn story kicks off with the magic dough, made from water, maida, a type of white flour made in the Indian subcontinent, ghee or clarified butter, and curd, a fermented dairy product from India. Portion the dough into fist-sized balls as fingers press to create its round shape. Now, inside goes the filling, made from paneer, a traditional Indian cheese. Then there's the butter, sesame seeds, and garlic. Flatten it by hand and place it in the tandoor oven until it's golden brown. Take it out and smear it with a gigantic brick of butter, leaving it glistening like a bikini model on a hot summer day or like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's forehead. Time to smash. Served with chole, a type of chickpea curry, onion salad, chutney, and raita, a yogurt-based condiment filled with herbs and veggies. You've got the flaky, crispy, and golden brown exterior and the pillowy, melt-in-your-mouth flavors inside. This dish is a play of textures. With every bite, experience a satisfying crunch, followed by comforting tenderness from the fillings intertwined with hearty chickpea curry. Carbs have had a bad reputation lately. Every internet guru says it's all empty calories.
Really?
But not all carbs are cut from the same cloth. Dough. Get ready for a contradiction to the typical carb dilemma, courtesy of this small Delhi-based food stall. And soon, you may even witness healthy carbs?
आप मैदा खा रहे हैं, एक तो ये हेल्दी चीज़ है आप खा रहे हैं और टेस्ट तो अमेजिंग है, इतने सारे फ्लेवर्स भाई साहब ने रखे हुए हैं, फिर भी खाते हैं। मैदा खाने से तो मुझे लगता है ये बेटर है। जैसे हम बच्चों को भी मना करते हैं, आई थिंक वो जो रेगुलर पिज्ज़ाज आते हैं वो हमारे वी कंसिडर इट एज जंक, बट आई डोंट थिंक दिस इज जंक, दिस इज हेल्दी। कार्ब्स भी कुछ अमाउंट में तो दे आर रिक्वायर्ड फॉर द बॉडी, सो आई थिंक इट्स अ गुड चॉइस।
डिफरेंट इसके अंदर ये है, पहली बात तो सर ये मैदा फ्री है। मैदा सबसे नुकसान करता है। आप पिज़्ज़ा के सबसे बड़ा तो चीज़ मैदा ही है, मैदा नुकसान करता है। अभी मैदा फ्री है, मूंग दाल का बना हुआ है। तो दूसरी बात टेस्ट उससे भी अच्छा है। सर कार्बोहाइड्रेट अगर आप एक चीज़ को पर्टिकुलर चीज़ अगर ढूंढेंगे तो हर चीज़ के अंदर होती है। लोग 50 से चीज़ें खाते हैं, कोई कमी होती है, मिर्च मसाले नुकसान करते हैं, पर साथ स्वाद की है। सर स्वाद देखोगे इसलिए मैं तो प्रेफर करता हूँ, मैं इसे खाता हूँ।
This is Mung Dal pizza, Delhi's favorite carb creation made from a superfood, green mung beans. These unsung heroes are rich in protein, nutrients, and great for digestion. In this stall, they use these beans to prepare a healthier version of the traditional pizza. On a heated pan, pour in the batter made from mung beans and rice flour. Once the shell is golden, split it into 8 pieces and open it up from the middle, revealing the plush, soft inside. Next, add our delicious toppings: diced purple onions, crisp green bell peppers, and sweet carrots. But it's not a pizza party without the cheese, am I right? Cue the grated mozzarella and a few triangles of melted cheese. Fold the pizza back together and watch the cheeses mingle and melt inside. Add an unforgiving drink of butter on top and give it a flip. Gift it a few more slices of melted cheese, followed by this veggie mixture. Cover the pan with another pan, creating an Indian oven. Once everything is melted, it's time to enjoy. This may be the healthiest pizza in all of India. The outside is slightly crispy with a hint of green bean flavor, while the inside is like a mosh pit of cheeses and raw vegetables. You will not soon forget this carb decision. This is a pizza you could only find created in the minds of folks here in Delhi. Fritters are among the most loved street foods around the world, with each culture adding their own unique twist. Usually they're simple, bite-sized treats made from a batter with veggies or meats and deep-fried to perfection. Right now, we're venturing to a mom-and-pop restaurant in Delhi that takes fritters to a whole new size. I'm talking 10 times bigger than any fritter you've ever seen before.
एक बार हाफ फ्राई होता है वे एक बार उसको फुल करते हैं फ्राई, बाकी उसमें पनीर पीस नहीं लेकर जाए, उसको एक बार फिर से 3 बार फ्राई करते हैं। ऑयल फ्री होता है, ऑयल नहीं होता है अंदर बिल्कुल। वो क्रिस्पी होता है, उसके साथ सब्जी देते हैं, आलू छोले दोनों देते हैं, काट देते हैं साथ में उसके, और कचालू का अचार होता है साथ में।
Meet paneer pakoda. Now, pakoda is not just any word. Its roots go way back, with mentions dating as far back as 1025 before Christ. It's not just a dish. It's a crispy, golden nugget of history. Begin with grated boiled potatoes, our carby base. Season with garam masala, turmeric powder, salt, coriander powder, and red chili powder. Toss in a splash of hing water, also known as stinking gum or the devil's dung. This funky liquid, extracted from the roots of ferula plants, is like a secret weapon in Indian kitchens, boosting flavors and preventing digestive hiccups. In another pot, heat up ghee, toss in cumin and green chili, then add our potato blend and fresh coriander leaves. Now take a slice of bread and generously fill it with our yummy mixture. Between 2 pieces of toast goes a big chunk of paneer. Press it together to keep all the goodness inside. Then dip it in a batter made from gram flour, turmeric powder, red chili, and salt. Triple fry this creation in hot oil for that maximum crunch factor. Then serve with potato curry and pickles. Our potato filling is the spicy, aromatic heart of this dish. The big chunk of paneer provides a strong taste of tangy cheese, while the fried gram flour batter blesses us with a satisfying crispy shell. Hot dogs are usually synonymous with meaty delights, but almost 40% of India's entire population follows a vegetarian diet. Faced with this challenge, this man ingeniously crafted a veggie version of this popular street food using hearty potatoes. Buckle up for our next adventure at an incredibly innovative food stall that's flipping the script on hot dogs.
मेरे को हो गया काफ़ी टाइम हो गया, इन डॉग के लिए तो है ही मशहूर ये, और जो एक बार यहाँ पे पाव भाजी खा लेगा दोबारा वो और कहीं नहीं जाएगा। इनका स्वाद जो है डिफरेंट है, किसी कोई बना ही नहीं पाया आज तक कोई टेस्ट। कईयों ने ट्राई किया इनका कॉपी करने की, पर आज तक सब फेल हो गए।
Begin by frying up onions with butter on a hot tawa. Crush some paneer on top, then add red chili powder and salt. Mix well before adding our hot dog filling, a blend of potatoes, tomato puree, ginger, garlic paste, and pav bhaji masala. Then cut the hot dog bun in half. and slather the top with coriander chutney and the bottom with tamarind chutney. Top it with a few slices of tomato, more paneer, and red onions. Add a dash of pav bhaji masala and some lemon juice. Follow that with tandoori mayonnaise, a few slices of cheese, and our filling. To finish, melt butter on the tawa and let our hot dog soak it up. The outer bun gets a gentle toasting and a buttery soak. Inside, you're in for a real treat. A hearty, spiced potato filling, generously coated with a medley of sauces, creating a mind-blowing harmony of tangy and sweet flavors. In the world of culinary audacity, our next masterpiece proudly claims the throne as the most indulgent crime in gastronomic history. A burger stuffed with a fried potato patty and slathered in chickpea curry. Get ready for the king of indulgence. Meet the Chole Tikki Burger. This is the ultimate combination of India's most loved treats. So let's break it down. First, we have chole, a type of chickpea curry that's commonly served with kulcha, a traditional Indian fried bread. Second, tikki, also known as aloo tikki, a popular snack made from a fried potato patty. Then finally, there are the burger buns to bring everything together. Start by mashing a few potato balls and frying them up. Then we fry up the burger buns. Split the bun in half and place the potato patty inside, along with slices of red onions and tomatoes. Now cut it into a dozen pieces and put it on a plate. Slather everything with a few scoops of chole curry. Finish with coriander chutney, tamarind chutney, and sliced red onion. This dish is the epitome of carb loading. Your heart may protest, but if it soldiers through, a cozy nap awaits. The chole is thick and hearty. The potato patty offers a slight crunch. The tomatoes help cut through the heavy flavors, and the burger makes everything better. Now that we've tried 5 spectacular, carb-loaded deli dishes, it's time to choose the one that makes cheating on your keto diet totally worth it. Was it the flaky Chur Churn, the healthy Mung dal pizza, the cheese-stuffed pakoda, the vegetarian paneer hot dog, or the sinful chole Tikki Burger? The one I'm choosing today is the paneer pakoda. Not only was it stuffed with giant cheese blocks that could block your arteries like New York rush hour traffic, but they triple fried that bad boy, making it the ultimate crunchy comfort food. So how about you? Which one of these Indian coma-inducing carb mountains would you try? Drop your answer in the comments downstairs. And for more indulgent feasts for your senses, be sure to subscribe to Best Ever Food India. Introducing Best Ever Coffee. I've traveled all over the world, and no country has created a better coffee experience than Vietnam. That's why I partnered up with the local coffee experts at Le Coff to bring Vietnam's satisfying coffee experience right to your kitchen. Order now using the link below to receive this bold blend of Robusta and Arabica, a fin filter to brew the coffee, and a tube of sweetened condensed milk to add the perfect hit of sweetness. This isn't just coffee, this is an experience.